Alright, so the name of my new podcast is, I don't know, I was thinking like Eyes Closed Podcast because that's how I'm doing it. I kick back in the bunk of my semi. All I can hear is like engines running to my left and right, and I'm just kicked back in the bunk in my semi with my eyes closed. And I was just thinking about, a number of things with just life in general. A little bit about me, I guess, is I play guitar, and I'm a gamer, like most adult men nowadays. like a actual adult. And I don't know, I got a lot of things going for me, and we got some pretty decent changes coming up, I believe. Like, I think I might want some change in my career. Like, I know everybody wants that, but, like, once you do something, like, I've been doing this trucking thing for, like, 5 years now? And, it's really repetitive, and I'm wanting to change something up about it. So I was trying to kind of piece together what I wanted to change about my career choices. The original idea was to buy a semi and start the company or whatever and blah blah blah, but now it's starting to seem like, I don't know, I kind of want to get into this, and I want to do more, I guess, technology work. This is something I enjoy. I can do this just sitting here by myself in my semi, and it's peaceful. It's just really nice. And, like, for instance, right now, the reason why it's so easy to do it right now is because I don't have internet. Normally I'm kicked back and I'm watching YouTube videos and whatnot, and listening to podcasts and other people, and just kicking back, doing what people do when they're alone. They entertain themselves until they get tired and go to bed. It's like a normal day after work, except I'm not at home. But that's one of the things that's kind of been bothering me, is I'd rather be local, around. And I know life is kind of like, you can't have your cake and eat it too, but I think I've gotten to the point where I think I have a little bit of room to maneuver what I want my life to be. And right now I'm kind of wanting to bring it home, and just be around and have like a community type lifestyle, and get to know people that, a few friends or whatever around town, and basically work all day and enjoy my evening at home in my house. My home. I was just thinking the other day, I was talking to my buddy that's in Bahrain, House, shout out to House, but that's his last name. But he was I was talking to him, and I brought up something about what is the biggest thing that would be enjoyable to a man nowadays. modern man. And wouldn't it be amazing, and I'm speaking to the guys right now, but wouldn't that be amazing if you, let's say, you worked all day, you came home, and this is kind of specific to me and House, because he's a gamer, I'm a gamer, we both kind of live similar lifestyles of what we want, but, you know, you come home from work, and I don't know if this is chauvinistic or not, some girls might agree with us, you know, some might not, I don't know. Depends on your level of feminism or whatever. But, and I don't know, see, some girls prefer this, but anyway, so, off topic. Like, coming home after work and, you know, you walk in the door and the house is not trashed. I'm speaking as if there's no children involved. Because sometimes, you know, you can't help it if there's kids involved, but, you know, the house isn't trashed, and, you know, you say hi to your woman, kiss her, and talk about your day a little bit, and maybe cook up some food together, something like that, and watch a movie, and then retire to your man cave that has, you know, your gaming station. Let's say it's, like, mine's going to be the entire full basement, and you got your man cave that has your gaming stations, it has your computer, it has you know, your weightlifting things, your, you know, your punching bag, you got your, you know, whatever posters you got on the wall, everything that you enjoy down there in the basement. Retire to the basement, hang out there for a few hours. It gets closer to fucking, you know, bedtime or whatever, and then, you know, you finish up whatever you're doing, go to bed. Now, I don't know how some people feel about this, but for me, I'm like a routine kind of guy. I really enjoy having like a routine, and it's actually helpful for my lifestyle, because having that routine builds, in a way, it builds credit, because you have the same lifestyle, it's very predictable, which looks good on your credit as far as financial, and you've got no real surprises, which surprises can, depending on how you look at it, could, and any kind of surprise financially or anything of that nature is always bad. Now, then you've got, you know, expectations, you know, you know exactly what you're coming home to and how shit works, and if there's anything crazy going on, it's very noticeable. I mean, I just like routine. Now, as far as going out and doing things spontaneously, that's fine every now and then, but, and one of the things House brought up was, he says, you know, allowing your guy, and I know this sounds, I don't know, gender insensitive, but allowing your guy 45 minutes to game, or an hour, or 2 hours even, to game, is not going to get him anywhere. He's still going to be unhappy. You know, you got to have, you're just released to the game until you're done. Because a lot of games nowadays are MMOs, which is multi, you know, whatever, online gaming. And you can't pause it. And, you know, just getting through the loading screens and getting to your characters is the majority of your time if you're given a, you know, an hour time frame. And you know, sinking into your character is, you know, that's an hour in itself. So, and I just like to comment on relationships, you know, as far as that goes. I mean, depending on your partner to make you happy is ridiculous. I mean, that's simple, relationship rules. I mean, if you're not happy before the relationship, you can't rely on someone else to make you happy. So within the relationship, you should still maintain your solo happiness, but you should just enjoy the person that you're with for who they are, how they are, what they do, what they don't do, everything. I was talking to my girl about that, and we both pretty much agree. Hang on. She sent me a meme that reads out that says hang on just a second, let me find it. It says that the capacity to be alone is the capacity to love. It may look paradoxical to you, but it's not. It is an existential truth. Only those people who are capable of being alone are capable of love, of sharing, of going into the deepest core of another person without possessing the other, without becoming dependent on the other, without reducing the other to a thing, and without becoming addicted to the other. They allow the other absolute freedom because they know that if the other leaves, they will be as happy as they are now. Their happiness cannot be taken by the other because it is not given by the other. And it says that was written or quoted by Osho. So yeah, that was a good one, and I agree with it. So, and I know this is a dead end, but I just wanted to check and see basically how the audio was for this and everything with the headset and all. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will probably talk to you again really soon. So have a good one. See ya.